Hey everyone, welcome to the Teen Miles Kickstarter launch. We're live on Kickstarter, trying to figure out how to get an item up there. We'll get a link to you here.
No, I didn't do it in the right spot. I did it
Just in Teen Miles Slack.
Huh?
It's going to have that logo, the Miles logo.
Yep.
Yep. That's what it looks like.
So Thunderclap will have the right link to Kickstarter. Is that what you're setting up now?
I hope so.
I got you.
I might need to call.
Found us. Hey, awesome.
Do that.
First successful find on Kickstarter.
How do you do that? What
Time.
did you, what filter did you pick? You hit discover?
No, I don't know. It's first I was on Kickstarter. Maybe that's why. Yeah, somebody
You're
else-
smarter than you are. I do that all the
I'm
time.
special.
You know, she is,
I'd explain it to you, but you wouldn't understand.
I'll talk slow.
They are the sound.
man, you need to just
I
stop.
just texted it to you.
Talk slow.
You want me to text it to you?
Maybe she wasn't following. I don't even know what we're doing.
I found the Kickstarter.
We're doing the Kickstarter and.
Yeah. Yes, she had technology. She's just better than the rest of us.
I am so glad you're
No,
That's
college,
awesome.
do not
She
be
might
not
have
available.
recorded that.
What now?
Did it work?
Come for ringtone.
Did
Yes.
you email him
Does
that?
anybody else want me to send them the link?
Send it to him. Every possible mechanism you can.
Hey, there it is on technology.
Woo!
I have no idea how I did that.
That's good now. You don't have to send me the link because I've got it.
$100 already.
What?
You already got $100.
No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
One person pledged $100.
I'm not gonna tell you how I know that.
Wait, only 100?
He likes the hackerspace more than too much.
That's awesome.
I like how you have Atlas, Gemini, Apollo. I like the,
I'm watching videos. Kind of got fun music though.
How about that?
Hey, man. Makes you smile, right?
that sounds like Miles. I mean, West.
You want to watch the video? I'm so excited for you.
Tracy's got such head gestures while he talks.
He's animated.
Hey, that was at that shot came that day we were at NASA.
Mm-hmm.
George did a good job.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you, $10.
George put this together.
Whatever that was.
Frank says he's the first and only back there. Hmm?
Were you with this together?
Yes, he did. He worked very hard on it. It was very cool. Very nice of him.
Great video.
I figured I'd log in my own account, so I went back.
He set up a really cool green screen. And I really like what he did behind Tracy because he kind of looked like the rockets going there.
See, I wasn't paying that much. I'll have to watch it again
Yeah.
because I was paying attention to what she was saying instead of what was going on in the background.
You back to record. Oh, no, wait. Good that he did that for you.
Ah!
You're not in there yet, Alan. For the backer. No. Oh, I thought you said you knew because.
No, I just was.
One of our backers just back 1024, which is incredibly cool. Thank you, John. 64 bits of gratitude.
That's funny. Except 1024 would only be
Do what? You do, I'm sorry.
14 bits? No, 10 bits.
10 bits, yeah.
The
Hey, Wiggy.
Kickstarter.mindlesspace.com link is that forward to the.
I was
Yeah,
talking to you. I was
Alex-
messing
Alex is working on making that happen.
Oh, okay.
That's where we're in. But we couldn't,
But I found it and I texted
We had to-
John. So if you
Let's
want, I
like
can text
email
it to
every
you.
address
No, I
you
got
have.
Oh, you got it.
we had to get the real link, and Alex has to put that in looking forward.
Yeah, I've got a friend who wants to tweak it, so sure.
So to be sure,
Yeah.
hang on.
With all the IT guys who are working on this.
No, it's one of those things there. We've got the forwarding pages set up,
What?
but until you click the go live, you don't have the final real link to your project.
That one there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once you've got
I'm
the
gonna
real
change
link,
to that link.
then you got to go to all the
Have it
places
linked
you got
straight
out
to
there and
the
make sure they
thing.
go there.
So how many days is this going to be up for?
About 30 days.
30 days?
Yeah.
Right,
August
no, I'll
2nd.
go to the image and
August
make it a
2nd.
link.
Yeah, just a little longer than 30 days.
33.
I'm going to keep up the pace. Keep up the pace and get it done.
Yeah, hang on, let me log in.
People have studied all sorts of reports and everything about the optimum duration
Really?
and what's the right day of the week to end the campaign, et
What's the
cetera.
right day of the week to start a campaign?
Pretty much this day.
It's,
Kershey.
wait,
And-
Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday.
Tuesday or Thursday are pretty good days.
So you
Plus,
want-
today's asteroid day, everyone.
Here.
You know
Give
that?
me that.
Asteroid
Get
day?
it, copy and paste
It's not
it.
good.
Asteroid awareness day. So I should have clicked. I should have clicked the 18 plus button on this recording that's going on.
That was sincere.
It was not sincere.
I would,
He doesn't know.
I
how to
would
be sincere.
post to get a sticker reward, but
You don't think you can just keep one of them?
I can make my own giant ass sticker. I can make it like 2 foot in diameter.
Yeah, you should put that down. You want a really big stick.
Free.
Hey, we got 105 on Thunderclap.
Really?
Yeah.
It's thunderclap.
So
You know what?
105 people on Thunderclap.
Nice, we had over 100, we had over another 105 before we hit.
Thunderclap, is
Awesome.
going to post
All
on
right.
social media.
How much, how
Like
much room do you
6:30,
have to describe the names on your
Actually, we've got a lot of room. So the whole thing's 6 units. So we've got roughly 10 by 20 by 30 centimeters. So we've got a lot of surfaces. Plus, there's a Faraday cage in there. So there's a whole other thread box inside of it. And we can inscribe inside and outside. And we can make it small, we can make it big, however we need to do it. But we want to make sure everybody gets included.
So, is this thing supposed to
Of course, you can always
go?
do that link.
No, we're stopping short of Mars. And we may announce something a little special before that. Mars may be a backup plan instead of a primary. But we're going to the moon, we're gonna win some money around the moon, and then we're leaving and going someplace else.
Someplace else?
Someplace else, which, as far as everybody knows, is almost to Mars. But
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, I was getting Voyager
Oh, there you go, I just had to refresh the page.
we don't have that kind of,
SEO.
don't have that kind of oomph. Maybe if we raise an extra couple digits on this.
See, the problem is,
Yeah, we don't have enough fuel.
Pop up yet.
We don't have enough fuel for that. Well,
So,
propellant.
so part of, some of these rewards assume you win, you're in the top 3 of the Q staff.
Yes. So we are greatly motivated to not be embarrassed and actually get this to happen.
So if broadcasting from lunar orbit, I think that is your satellite broadcasting.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Yeah, nobody's got one we can rent at prices compatible with Kickstarter rewards.
Do we want it to get? Do we want it to go through our redirect, or do we want to just go straight to the campaign?
Hey, we got several backers now, gang.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
Seriously, that's good.
Almost there.
And Thunderclap hasn't even posted yet, right? That doesn't happen until 6:30.
Actually,
6:32 right now.
it should have happened a couple minutes ago.
I see.
So-
You're giving a lot of gratitude. Word gratitude, sure.
Well,
Thank you.
You know,
Now, this is what I need up.
Thank you for noticing that.
Word gratitude.
well, that's not as bad as the new weatherman. I think there's a drinking game in the weather report at Channel 8 now.
Oh, really?
Yes, the new weathercaster, right, Ian Oliver, loves the word muggy. So I think a drinking game where you drink every time he says muggy. He's so far his record is 11 times in the weathercast, but I think he can do that,
Wow.
particularly during the summer.
All right, so if I click on my Facebook link that did the thunderclap, it takes me right to Kickstarter.
Sweet.
So that's good.
Yeah, that's what we want.
That's good.
What is the,
Did you read all the back, all the?
no. So that's,
I haven't gotten to them all yet.
They're cool.
I'm not fucking it up. Hang on. I'm still trying to edit the pop.
You know, when I started the Google Hangout, which is technically recording and broadcasting right now, it asked if I should check 18 plus. People should be 18 plus or not to be in this hangout.
Are we using curse words?
I didn't check it. We use more curse words than I effing thought we did.
You know, some of us have potty mouths.
Hobby mouths?
Potty mouths.
John.
I don't know why he's looking at me for that.
Some of us just can't. I'm bad when I get around kids. I just curse all the time. We're at the Glazer
Well, that's
Family
kids, they
Museum.
make you do that.
We're at the Glazer Family Museum. And Alex is just like. I'm like, yeah.
All right, so that works. That's wonderful.
Guys already have $500?
Yeah.
I took your seat, sorry. Actually, I'm just
Did you
doing.
get the speed controller hooked up to the new?
Yeah.
Looks good. That's like I had it.
So if he gets another one, I want to 3D print the rest of my.
We could do that on a little bit.
No, it's not a maker kit.
I can't give it. I'm gonna call man.
Sending the server.
Oh, but I screwed up another part of the page in my clip. I couldn't even say that.
That's your problem?
Of course. I have to test it, make sure it's working.
Be impressed if it remembered your number.
I'd be worried if it did. I'm not supposed to.
Anyway, I'll go in, I'll fix the link, and I'm gonna go add the graphics.
So I always uncheck this button about moving. Don't remember that.
So,
Oh, that's a band.
Yeah, it's like a.
Seth liked my Thunderclap post on my webpage. He's
All right.
out there.
Seth is very considerate like that.
Yeah, I like what Seth, he and I made a connection while he was here. I don't know, is he still in Poland?
No, he's back. He's up in New York now.
Oh, okay.
He's going for a master's degree in aerospace,
Oh, cool.
aerospace management, like aerospace logistics. This is very cool.
He's going to get an engineering degree first, right? Isn't that what he said? He changed his, he's already got a bachelor's in,
In finance.
Set.
so he changed his direction.
Set.
What? That? Holy cow. Dude.
Wow.
Somebody just go
We
big.
back our own campaign where you log into.
Did he put big bucks in there? Does he know that he would
Oh,
have been better off?
I was just logged in as me.
Straight up?
Yeah, the only problem is if.
Is that a problem?
Get funded.
I don't know that we're supposed to back.
It's an all or nothing deal.
I had to test it.
So it
Oh, I
kind of
see.
makes
I
it
don't know if
so
that's a problem.
I was just logged in as me.
Yeah, but if you set it to some lower.
I guess it's your account that we're using.
Yeah. That's, all right. Yes. All right. Well, if somebody contacts you, let them know. I'll take it out. I just have to make sure it works.
These brushes? Did you see the pan still over on the mouse?
Well, it's from something back there. Took out.
Hey, Frank confirms that Google Hangout's working for him.
Oh, your brushes smothered, or they okay?
Yeah, well,
It only has 22 days.
yeah. As long as, you know, everything's insulated, right?
So we can get this showcase feature working.
They have a better chance in the bus. The bus is style. Yeah, I mean, there's water. I mean,
Well,
it's-
the ones that I got,
in theory, there is no circuit between the water and because all the wires should be.
initially I used the still water, so even when I wasn't using the still water, it still worked.
Were you using a Russell's motor before or what?
No, I just got the, I went to
I see.
Radio Shack and bought them the Radio Shack others.
It wasn't that they worked for any time at all. 'Cause
It friction welded the
Yeah,
blade to the housing.
but there's a conductive path through the water there.
Yeah, I was using the power supply to power it, so I was cranking some power through there. Yeah, that's why I was using still water initially.
Yeah, see, a couple of things happen there. One is, you could do some copper plating that well, plate. Because one side, the copper is going to want to leave the, and the other side is going to want to plate.
I've seen-
There's these features, so like Q&A. There, if you want to have Q&A with the audience, it says disabled. Where in the world do I click to turn it on? Hello. And then there's a showcase one where I'm supposed to be able to put in links.
Disabled.
Disabled.
Denied.
Yeah, I don't know. Where in the world I do that? Unless I was supposed to have done this through Chrome.
It's
There's Firefox having a fit. Something. I don't really see it.
You can sit down there and watch it, and it's all.
It's all looking good.
The whole thing. Even the place where the bus, where they like,
Not gonna respond, huh?
Hmm?
You had people messaging.
That was a private chat from Frank,
Oh,
and I did respond.
sorry, didn't
we
like
like Frank.
I did
in on your
respond.
chat with Frank.
No, I did respond.
He was the guy who did,
Duplex.
Hackathon, right?
Like Santa Claus. I can say that.
That's
now,
you.
I know.
Yeah, you don't look like Santa Claus. So Monday, this will be 2 weeks, bro.
That'll be great.
I should go ahead and 2 weeks. Yeah, if I would appreciate the Monday.
This is from Sunday.
Hmm.
So we're live, right?
Yeah, live.
Live, we're rolling. Thunderclap occurred.
You never brought the food out.
No,
Yeah, there's a couple of trays in the fridge.
let's go get that going.
Jay, where'd you put the cookies and stuff? Put right next there. Oh, beautiful. And I got popcorn. We're gonna screen a movie called 51 Degrees North in honor of Asteroid Day. It's 45 minutes long, so we have popcorn and sodas and beer. Got to be in the Canadian vicinity.
Yeah, that's right. So the Arctic Circle is 66 and a little bit, well, a little less than 67. Right? 20.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where's Sandy?
She's got a TV.
Into the salary with your husband. I got you.
Yes, what is the funding one? How far is it going to be?
You did it good. I like it. It's fine.
What it's going to do is let us really validate it. And
So I'm sure how I said.
So you get the ground partner enforceable? This thing is not one to talk on this. Connected on the Wi-Fi. Look at all the rewards. Now, this doesn't eliminate it. That's not going to be. But will they going forward, or is it for the supplement?
based on the amount of work we're putting in.
Sure.
And there are teams that are effectively
I find it weird that you actually cook your own food. I do roast them. That's genius. Let's get people to cook their own food. Yeah, because they don't have any suppliers. Plugging away on I didn't have to.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm always happy when I get some rest.
So you went, for a lot of wait times, I do it. In my bed. Anywhere else, no problem.
He's got a, what do they call that, box, you're supposed to have?
Hello, Wes.
So,
Hey, Don. How are you?
Hello. I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Coming through.
Hey, we launched.
We have Bill.
Hey, Don.
Hey, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Jay back there colluding, inspiring off something.
your skin, it's funny, your skin,
So I see we launched,
Yeah. Yep.
and are those contributions mostly us right now?
Yes, they are. That's temporary. Hey, Alex.
You guys are killing me. Calling it,
All right.
I'm on the phone with Ross. He's changing it. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Police wouldn't let me pull up to the side. There was two. They were all gone, so I couldn't even get off on 60. I was stuck on 60.
No.
You're Courtney Campbell there? Oh, yeah, that's an hour of my life I'd like to get back. There's another ginger saison in there. Grab it before other people do.
The site and everything. It sounds like he had some trouble.
I'll get it for you now because it was the last.
Kim
Henry looks awesome.
Yeah, I just came to support you rascals. I was hoping I'd get here for when you were doing the video so I could get on the video.
You know me and my video. You know, I go ahead. Let's go. Thanks, Wes. Appreciate it.
Bill liked your choice. Bill really liked your choice.
Good.
Bill took his first sip and he was like,
Those are the last two.
Hey, I gotta pay for this Kickstarter somehow.
Oh, of course, now it's
Their class.
I don't know, I think, I'm used to having 12.
I dropped in some cash. Didn't want to come in the space and use the space.
Been there,
Okay.
if you see it, let me know. And that's such a big problem, and I don't have to be your responsibility.
I think that was probably his spot too. So we were just sending that
Well, I
to
don't know about the other.
You know what?
I don't know either.
It's like that.
Because they're like, even if we get 10%,
They're going to.
we're already above our numbers this year. So. Because they did catch him on it. And he's like, no. Go get a day pass. Oh,
Yes.
I have no idea.
Oh.
Sitting in that still waiting for someone. CNC something. I said, you know, let me process it. It was pretty funny. It's like, I kind of bought that. Just like, can I have a member CNC? And I said, yeah. I remember.
Well, the problem is finding a number. You know, but
Really, she's pretty tired of it right now. I always like to take a look from the way
Fantastic stuff.
Most of it's
Bill, do I need to just jump in and take care of it?
Yeah, I can't get the screen to even load.
I'm telling you, it's Frontier's having problems with their BGP getting back to AWS servers. I'll do it with Team.
I was able to save it with the link, but I couldn't get it to do.
That's why I had to do it right away, because I noticed any AWS server, if you like Dropbox, Box.com, anybody, if it's through a Frontier, having issues. Stills and I have been arguing about it all day today. Because I'm convinced that it's actually Google's DNS, and he thinks it's BGP, so he might be right. That's why I'm gonna.
The image I'm trying to upload is in DTC.
It is? Just shoot me the link so I don't go guess. See, I know, man. Thanks for coming. Don't worry, the dollhouse lets out in about 20 minutes. And you can have all the for the party.
They had 7 pages in my word I'd written, and I notes of where I left off, so I can come back later to screen. Oh, good, looking at it. It looks real cohesive, yet it's not too wordy.
Yeah.
I thought it was really nice. Because a lot of these I'll kind of just, at the end of them looking at them. It's really exciting us a while. Nice mix of graphics. Yeah, we've heard that a lot. Oh. Yeah.
Hello.
Slack. Like I tried to explain to my dad last week.
I'm Don. Who are you?
I am John. Who are you?
John. I'm Don.
That's Don. Say John. Hi, John.
Don?
Did you invite Sydney in that consulting room?
Yes, I did.
You are right.
It's just Don. Hey, Don.
Hello.
Got a beer?
Don't even joke
Hey.
about it. It's not funny.
Probably no beer for me tonight.
That's my wife.
You know what you
So
just,
mad.
you know what you just did to
I
me
know.
inside?
I know.
I have a cherry treat. Real
Steve,
quick.
Steve, World, Steve.
World, Steve.
How are you gonna go?
It's like heebie-jeebies. Like,
My wife was like, wait, Mom, can you do this? I'm like,
I'm gonna sign off, Wes. I got chores to do.
What's that, Don?
I have chores to do, so I'm signing off.
Okay. Thanks for dialing in, man. Have a great night.
Thank you. You too. Talk to you Monday.
a month could have to stop tweeting.
Yeah, I keep finding these things. I say, I don't know why brother happened. It's popping up all over my. Are you getting any blood? Dry blood in your head? You see, I keep finding
He
these
doesn't
things.
have.
This right here.
I had an ankle, and put it in one of my airplanes or something, and I put it in my phone. Normally I do this for, 10 minutes, and then it said, it kept losing for half a day. Let's talk right now.
So which one are you doing? You went to, now, drawing blank on the other two. Because I'm about to change.
Engineering hours.
Yes.
You don't like it?
No, like we went to, The
So once
insurance
you get that money,
company will
what are
pay
you
for
gonna
it.
be doing next? Like what?
The Senate
We
president,
got to, we
that's
got to
a
build these special.
blood pressure. That's a basic inhibitor. That's a beta blocker.
We've got to build a bunch.
They're hitting you up with all of them.
Then we've got to-
Oh, yeah, okay, so that's the,
And we've got to, the
Right,
building
so-
area together,
right, so-
improve the gas and I don't know, it's a big-
The other one, yeah, give me
Now we keep following the tank. Shove that into a small package.
He said for a year.
How they're going to try to do this. Something else.
Anthony,
Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you.
I was gonna say, it says the manager.
That should cover it. Plus the price.
Bill, you gave me a BMP and a JPG?
JPEG is not a real file. I guess the file name that I told you the real file name.
It's bit now.
It is again. Let me convert it.
It has to be. So hold on, I'll change it.
I can convert it in a second.
I'll get
Really
it.
good storage.
I'm verifying that that's the right one. Business
I,
card.
I've got to make myself one of those, but
I don't have it yet.
But think,
then you get back on.
You don't have one.
It's BT Sync. I'm still waiting to sync. It's not
My
there.
man first.
So whoever's on BT Sync needs to make sure it's syncing.
That would be me. I'm the one that's doing it.
Or send it over.
I'll put it in the file.
so,
I have spent hours.
You said you can't use a DMP?
we're having,
Nor would you want to make a JPG or
it's
else it's
called
gonna
a
be too big.
Silvar.
The
Yours is
mobile
Monterey
people
Bay.
can't get it.
It's right on the water. And I go to creative writing convention, the creative writing thing, 2 weeks, goes right. So we got a case and a half of Corona and a door with a beach out there. And I'm sitting there, getting drunk, just right out the door. And this girl who was giving me a hard time for a week straight says, "You're gonna put someone's eye out." And I'm like, "Have you noticed?" And the guy sitting next to me is going, "He's shooting right out the door." And just as I do this, somebody walks in the door and I hit them right between the eyes. And the girl was just going, see what, and I'm like, I couldn't have done
You know why I wasn't syncing?
Why?
Because I had it up on the screen. I still have it. I had the file open.
Do you need JPEG though? Or just sync it?
Yeah, I just closed it, so it should sync right now.
There's 3 small group people. So somebody-
Is this where we watch the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
I still need to get some kind of audio system.
Oh, no.
And to this day, I live with it. I didn't know the person that well. I knew they were part of our group, but I didn't know.
So,
Nope.
bad story over here. We're driving up to Gainesville. I'm in the truck.
Got it. Business card layout.
I've got all the beer in the truck.
JPEG to do it behind.
They're in the, I'll wait. They're in the,
There it is. Thank you. Boarding pass. Oh, it's boarding passes. No, apparently I'm missing a
and
lot.
they want the beer. So, dude sitting at the passenger side is trying to hand the beer to Terry, and I'm trying to get close, and we just can't get close enough to make a handoff. So Terry says, "Throw it." So he throws it. He throws it in the car. It goes in the car. Terry doesn't grab it, and it goes right out the rear window, taking the rear window with him. As soon as we got up to Gainesville, we had to go.
Got it.
We're unloading the truck while Terry takes his car to the junkyard. And it's lucky that those cars are, they were all cop cars and stuff, so he comes back and he's got, it took the trim too.
No.
Probably. He knows he's on the he's working on it. Because
Alex is 2 minutes. breaks skin.
Hey, anybody, let me get audio. We get pizza.
Killing this month.
You may have messed with your links there.
Wes, you guys look, Wes, you guys look over here. Bill, you stay here.
Anthony? Wow. Cheese.
Smile. This is, like, memorialize history.
Actually, we have an anagram for smiles called Alex.
Oh.
Is it Alex?
Well played. Well played.
No, I'm just gonna send this to you. You can decide what you're looking for.
There. So doing something wrong could be
Story.
Hey, we got a couple viewers. Welcome to our party.
Here we go.
Ah, Harry. Connector
Is
plug.
that a Martian? Or Ludstrom?
You know that I'm a 12-year-old artist, okay? In fact, I might be a little mature for a 12-year-old. I might be a 9-year-old.
Can we vote?
You think I'm even smaller than a 9-year-old? Mentally?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna be very nice.
This is so totally out of character for you. Is this something new that you've started since the...
It's a blood supply issue.
What? That's what.
It's the one.
That's the world. You like hers?
Where's that going? Just to your team?
It's going to the world.
I made a check to that introduction here. A team of citizen scientists and engineers.
That's exactly what it is.
It implies that engineers are not scientists, neither are they citizens.
You read too much into that.
Hey,
So
service
nowhere-
guarantees citizenship.
Nowhere does it say that one eliminates the other, though,
I think all good engineers are scientists.
but not necessarily citizens. So we should say and or?
Yes, and or. I think the or is implied, isn't it?
I don't know. Don't ask me about
If it
it.
was X or, would that be and and or?
To be explicitly clear, it should say scientists and possibly citizens
I think we're all citizens, right?
of some.
Of the planet?
Yeah. But not the moon.
But it is interesting that phrase, that the implication is citizen, not military.
But is it saying that the scientists and engineers are going to the moon?
They're not attached to anything back there, are they?
Not anymore.
Okay.
It's like old school.
Is there?
You think if you've done it.
Michael Jordan. What are you putting on audio?
Yeah, movie.
Cool.
We're going to do Dolby sound.
Yeah, I have an old
tuner amp at home. They're perfectly good. Yet they're so big, but I can't bear to get rid of it. It's just.
I have old ready to snack.
Don't worry. Ask people to use it. Okay, fixed it.
There's a headphone jack on the right side of the computer.
Oh, speakers. I'm going to plug the speakers in.
866.
Where do they go in the wires?
Four in a row.
Yeah, doesn't matter which side. The ones in a row or the fronts?
Four in a row. Plug it in 4 in a row.
Okay. Are you on by chance or not?
Is there anything funny? I can cite something. Just don't get
Just put the logo on.
Storing all the interesting stuff.
What's the volume? Try switching the connectors. See, no, on the
front here. So,
yeah, it might be on the old one to Kickstarter.
so you choose Rush 2112 test your speakers with?
That just happened to be what was up in Pandora. You know what I love about Pandora? It thinks the entire side was 2112 in one song. So I get the entire.
Cool.
Oh, you get to play side one of Hemispheres? I do have it. I don't think it's ever come up in years.
Normally you would like with a blower.
Yeah, you lose power.
I don't know what to go with that. That's what I want to know. I think that yeah, it's a huge like four. So you guys are
She bought her sister out of it. Feedback is what it needs. We're not done. Okay, you need this here, you need to clean this one. So if you want to go. Alright. Just take it.
They drive up there? Where is it? It's probably where it's by. Look at these guys. All of you guys. Get a picture of this.
Yeah.
Did you notice Heather's mouse? Just like Karen's.
Oh, yeah. Track wall from that. I don't think Heather knows that.
Yeah.
Karen's is on the track wall there.
So?
Yeah, it had a track ball.
I got it.
Well, it's been so long since I heard a Rush song, I kind of forgot what it sounded like. There's not even any Rush on the current music I'm listening to. Not one song.
You'll listen to the Rush.
She thinks,
That's Hawks.
yeah, like a whiny cat stuck in a closet.
Yeah, they're both on down.
It's just that fun. You missed playing Still's PA system in here.
Yes.
Okay, so.
That was when you go 2 days, nobody come in.
So, so he plays keyboards.
You didn't even need to go 2 or 3 days and nobody come in.
So he uses his nose anymore.
Hey, anybody want to watch the actual video?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, it's no longer, now it's a deep down and dirty porn.
Exactly what I said when I first heard it.
Volunteers completing the Massive Speed Plus Challenge.
What is the NASA Speed Plus Challenge? NASA Speed Plus was created to advance small spacecraft capabilities. And that is a leap from it. We placed first in ground tournament 1 and top 5 in ground tournament 2. And we only non-university team to do so. We are one of 6 teams qualified to ride in the court in Space Launch System on a drag race team. With our patented constant Q plasma thruster that is the size of only 2 thumbs, our CubeSat will reach speeds of 10,000 miles per hour, placing us miles ahead of our competition.
And the winner needs to get lost.
The Model 2 needs to raise $30,000 to complete development and testing the groundbreaking propulsion system. We offer many wonderful levels of involvement and plenty of great stuff. But that's not all. Every supporter will have the name etched on the craft to replace the letter.
To be found by 2 generations and the unique knowledge that you helped out for very first citizen scientists to reach their results.
Ooh, the crowd goes wild.
I love the fist pump.
I was like, I thought you were gonna do this. Walk off.
Mic drop.
Right? You'll start calling Jay Hollywood.
He had these cool glasses on for the
Your
shoot.
name, Jay, is Hollywood. We're gonna all call you Hollywood.
Okay.
I didn't know you wore glasses.
I don't. I'm supposed to.
That's a cute look.
That's a stake for someone.
Yeah.
No, I'm supposed to, I don't, but you
It's
said
important to
one.
have
It's so that he is recognized by the boy for it. He goes out in public.
I can touch him.
That's perfect.
Give me a chance to go to pizza building. Sorry. Yeah, this one goes.
So, of course, we launched today because today is Asteroid Day, right?
Woo! Or guy can't be seen.
And
Oh, Ruben.
no launch party would be complete without a PowerPoint presentation.
Go for it, Bill. Present it.
All right, so I put together, I think, all of 5 slides. For those of you who don't know Team Miles as well as we do, here's our history. Starting in 2014, the team was put together. We've now been through 2 rounds of competition. First place in round 1, top 5 in round 2, top prize money for both rounds. So every penny of the $50,000 we've earned has been reinvested in the CubeSat at this point. We've done radiation testing. We have purchased important items. What else have we spent money on? Beer.
No money is going to beer.
Are you quite certain?
I'm quite certain.
But
That must be part of your problem.
our budget to get this thing off the ground and into space is about, I believe our last count was about $650,000 to put it together. So that's including does that include the testing or is that just the parts?
That should get the testing done, but all the vendors keep raising the price. So we'll see.
And here's where we're headed. So we've just launched our Kickstarter campaign, and 30,000 sounds like a lofty goal, but honestly, with that $30,000, here's what we're gonna. Oh, here's our team. Yes, you get this team. People who work for free. No, so out of our $30,000, we're going to build our own vacuum chamber. So the one we've tested at so far at Georgia Tech is gigantic. It's like made for much bigger things than us. We can build our own for a few $1,000s, and it's plenty large enough to get the testing we need for the thrusters. It gets to the sufficient level of vacuum that we get accurate data. We have to build a prototype of the iodine tank. There's only one other company that's flown iodine as propellant in space. Every sat that we put in this in. What?
And their lawyers let us know about it.
Yeah. But the tank has to be kind of custom built to work with everything else. So it's got to be developed, designed, and we have to ensure, thanks to NASA safety, that in no way, shape, or form do we ever endanger the primary mission, which is putting the Orion module around the moon, or any of the other secondary missions, or damaging the launch vehicle. So iodine, if you've ever played with it, is extremely caustic. It oxidizes easily, and it's very hard to contain without proper handling. So we have to make sure that not only can we contain it in space, but up to 6 months on the launch pad while we wait to get to space.
Coach Shaw. Bill Shaw. Bill Shaw. There's a bit of trivia. There are other materials that we could use instead of iodine.
This is true. Iodine is our choice, but we could use xenon gas.
Nope. There actually are other materials in the state iodine that Charles found so long time ago that we could use instead of iodine. It would still be dense.
Cyanide. Ooh, awesome. You know, like cyanide.
Yeah, no.
That's how we crushing apples for you.
No.
And then finally, the interface between the actual thruster body and the tank, we have to be able to control the release of the iodine. So the valving system is extremely important piece of the design. That also happens to be the most expensive of the 3 parts that we're going to be funding. So we got the campaign. We decided to make it end on a Tuesday night so we can have another good fun night here. And it's Kickstarter, so it's all or nothing. We either make the 30,000 or you seg for our efforts. Here's how anyone can help us. Backing the campaign, the most obvious thing.
Yeah.
We got lots of fun rewards set up. Putting a namespace. We're actually one of the reward levels. We put fondly called Cabbage Patch Miles. It's the first full-size prototype we built as a model. It's not a functioning thing, it's just a model. But we use it to present to NASA at our first ground tournament. So that's one of our rewards.
It won first place.
Yes. You can help support us on social media to tweet, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. Hashtag Miles to the Moon is the one we'll be watching. And then finally, if you know people who have influence with people, talking to them personally, one-on-one, asking them to have a look, asking them if they have any way they can help promote us or give us feedback or whatever, any help we can get, just to get it in front of people who can be influencers, like specifically targeting people. And I know a teacher who you would never think. Anybody know who Roselle Green is? She's a YouTube celebrity. She opens every video with, how does she do it? I'm not sure I can pull it off. You should just find it on YouTube. Is you good? Is you okay? Because I want to know. And then she got famous doing all these crazy challenges like Cinnamon Challenge and all this stuff. Anyway, she just wrote a book called Is You Okay? She's now promoting that. A friend of mine who's a teacher, very conservative person. Apparently they grew up together. So I see pictures of them together on Facebook. I'm like, yeah. That was interesting. But who knew that she knew that person who has how many hundreds of thousands or dozens of thousands of followers? So anyway, there's our campaign.
Thank you.
Brief to the point, not too boring, right?
What's the question? Bill Shaw?
Question? I didn't say question. I don't know what slide you said.
No. It's always is. Traditional.
No follow-up?
No slide that says questions?
Where did the name Miles come from?
Miles comes from the Robert Frost poem. I couldn't quote it.
There you go.
Please quote it for us.
Is it Frost?
Yep. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep, but I have miles to go and promises to keep before I sleep.
Yes.
Which is exactly what our spacecraft has to do. It's got a lot of promises to keep out there.
Yep. And in honor of Asteroid Day, because we were an official Asteroid Day event here as our part of our launch party, I got us access to do a free public screening of a movie called 51 Degrees North. Now, there's two versions of it. I opted for the short one. And we have popcorn, we have snacks. If anybody wants any popcorn, we should go pop it now.
Woo!
So we're going to start the video as soon as we're ready.
Yeah, I want popcorn. Well, go, Steve. Good man. Oh,
Steve wants popcorn. Let's make it happen.
It's popcorn gluten-free. That's what we need to know.
Corn.
Yes, it's
Right, there's no wheat, right?
Right.
You know what? You see these stupid products that say gluten-free, and how could they possibly even have gluten in them? I know they're lying. I'm going to rant about gluten anyway.
You'd be surprised what they use gluten in.
Gluten-free water. That's awesome.
I get what he's saying.
Gluten's a binding force of nature.
Binding force. That's awesome.
Anyway, all right, we're popping popcorn. We'll start the video in a few.
Okay. Is somebody popping popcorn?
Just trust when I say that these things are happening.
Do they still sell those still? Do they still sell the 100 pumpkin puppets?
Yes,
Why wouldn't they?
Yep.
I mean, they were super popular in the early 80s.
Yeah,
And
microwave
still own that same one that my parents had, and I love
The
it.
yellow top, right?
And it has the little thing that promotes.
I don't know if that's discoloring though. or-
They made it yellow so you can
I
tell when it's
have
colored.
two. I have one at home and one at the shop. And
You have a,
Attaboy. Attaboy.
does it have the little lid you put this?
Probably the most economical way to do it.
No.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. I guess you it's like probably you probably use you probably
most of them got burned down. in that
I was
house
gonna
fire.
say. I was gonna say I don't think so, man. But
Don't
okay.
leave them running.
No.
Yes, it is.
So it's not after the popcorn.
There's no camera in the server.
Yes, it is.
Two of them.
In the server.
They don't trust us. Where do all the money?
Huh?
Where do all the money? Of course they didn't want to.
Yeah, district cases, it's held up in there. That's fine.
It's amazing. We have a $15,000 donation to this one Kickstarter, but and our PayPal just went down. What the?
It's booked as a loan.
I didn't think of it for 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Did you see it when it went down? Wait a minute. I got you thinking.
I saw that transfer.
Yeah, if you have a large enough amount of money for a short period of time, you just see it.
Sure does.
That's what the bank plays with their bill pay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Pay your money on Wednesday.
Well, no, and that's also how Warren Buffett made all his money, is the insurance, the float that you have, because you know how to invest. It was like they're giving them money to go invest, so.
Yeah.
I had a guy in college who used to, it was called chitin checks, right?
Yes, well.
Write a check to cover a check to cover a check.
For example,
Call the
payroll.
Ponzi scheme there, Alan.
I run payroll on Wednesday. They have money. They don't get it
2 days.
till tomorrow.
For 2 days.
Yeah.
They're earning interest. 2 days.
Yeah, and they're doing that to everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Online banking is even more.
Oh, it's onerous.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very. But it saves you a stamp.
It's not like you're earning interest on that account. anyway.
That's exactly right. And it is
Yes,
true.
that's true.
You used to get 1.5 to 2%, now you get nothing.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a lot easier with e-bills. You don't even see the bill. You know, you set the rule up. Of course, I'm glad I checked. My AT&T bill, you know, they scanned me and bought a. So it's in e-bills. So I go look at the e-bill and go, oh, they didn't take the phone off. You know, this is $1,000 on which my bank would have paid automatically.
You think about like a $30 bill 12 times a year, and if you're paying 40, 50 cents for a stamp, it's not an insignificant amount.
It's $6.
Right.
And for the other side too, when they do the e-bills, they don't mail you.
No, they don't mail right
So that saves a lot of, which actually is really good.
Both sides.
Which makes more sense on their
It
end.
does for some,
Except when you don't pick up on things that are awry.
Except Tico. Tico doesn't want to do e-bills. They want to get your credit card number.
They don't want to do e-bills, do they?
It's because they want your credit card number so that they can charge you at any time.
then you get Southwest Airline miles.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's funny because that's like the one that's get everything else is automatic.
Right.
But he doesn't, because she's not giving us her credit card.
Right.
So she will make them, and she mails it on the absolute last day you can mail it.
So I have mine set up to pay a fixed amount every month. And I build
You appreciate.
yeah.
So you got two charged.
And
Charge.
if it gets too high, then I stop the payment for that month.
And then put a, maybe it's a work call.
Because they're not getting my credit card either. Further, we
Constant Fuel will work with Unicorn.
It will?
What Frank said.
It will work with
He'll sell it
unicorn
that way.
tiers, as long as those tiers are iodine-based.
Or other secret
So we
services.
got say positive.
Well,
Negative.
All right, I'm getting out of here.
Yep.
Congratulations.
And thanks again for coming.
Not gonna watch our movie with us? Have some popcorn.
He's gotta go home and write a check for 10 grand. Thanks, man. We're all there.
I don't, Kickstarter doesn't accept checks.
I'll accept the check and do it on your behalf. I'll make sure that Kickstarter gets $20.
Yeah, that too.
Thanks again.
hey, I got a bedtime that I have to make here.
Good seeing you again.
All right, fine.
Yeah. And you get thrust without problems. He was talking. That was better. He didn't appreciate that it was free. They can push neutral atoms anywhere. And once you make them, plasma, that's when you get the thrust. So you might as well make them on the downhill side instead of the uphill side.
Down in front.
Small size, so.
We want more of that guy in the glasses.
Best of miles.
Actually, send me your link.
Oh, awesome.
So you can check it out.
Like no miles is in space.
Yeah.
Sweet. Now we have to count down the movie. Too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Whoever's.
Can we hear it? Is it gonna be loud? Oh, I didn't mean you had to start it. No, wait for them to go.
I thought you were.
No, I was being a dick. Oops, we're live. How you doing?
I don't think we're live anymore. No, it's not.
No, I'm just being a dick. For no reason, no.
Sorry, your audience is not as big as you expected.
Good. I'm hitting them off screen. I can be brave.
Yeah, that's like 2 minutes.
It's already on me.
It was still at top.
Yeah, probably do it.
Are you guys working over there?
Good.
What are you doing? Me? I'm just hosting a party, drinking a beer.
Don't stop them.
Back to the mine.
That's the line.
Yeah, I don't think you appreciated that aspect. Normally, if you have to spend energy to pump stuff up to the potential energy curve, to get it to the point where you get accelerated. And that's what he was saying, it takes so much energy to pump it out, and that really would be useful. He didn't appreciate the argument I was getting from him, and it needs those. Price for that, no one.
No.
Coming out well. He's stuck in the box of everything.
What? These are local stock ones. This is this area stock.
I didn't not extremely great about it. People are stuck on one way, they know how it works.
Yes, she does know how to
They
go.
give somebody an energy-based argument, nothing else, they close down. He wasn't willing to listen to the potential energy-based argument, forming the plasma inside.
I'm gonna shit. We spare no expense. Think of me as John Hammond of Michael Space.
Once you show him
Welcome.
how we're putting energy in, he didn't have a valid energy argument. He wasn't listening, so. Hey, that's the one on yet. That's, I've not sent him the information. That's $200 an hour. I think that is.
See, basically, you do a professional lunch.
Yeah, but he said he could polish it up with weekday.
Pizza.
So one time I don't put me on.
Are they okay? Yes, thank you.
Jar.
I put it in the black box. You mean go get mine?
I have money, I just want to change.
Oh, sorry, it's on the black box.
Yes, sir. All right, pizza. All right, everybody. We have plenty of popcorn being popped, and we have pizza that is not powered by donations. I don't know what it's made of, but it's not donations.
Powered by plasma, it's pre-funded.
Plasma made. They don't
Like hopefully our Kickstarter.
There you go.
So we start the movie.
Oh,
There
like Miller. You're watching the first film footage of the team. And they film to the darkness. Here is that.
This is the last footage of human blood recorded by Damon Miller, my father. I'm Damon. No, I'm Damon. Damon Miller. All of this gone. I am 24 and I'm from Hamburg, Germany. Yeah, my mom's American. Her name is Catherine.
So far, this is pretty dark.
If this message reaches you, you guys have made it. You're somewhere out there. I mean, hey, what was I supposed to do, you know? But I'm speaking to you now through the camera, and the camera is the thing that gave my life sense, you know? This is what I live for. I just want you to know that my camera is what I love most, probably, in life. And it enables me to do so many things and give you something that you might need or might want to see. We don't have cameras anymore. All we have are memories, captured and recorded by people like my dad. We never had the chance to meet, so I look for him here, in the archive. Let me show you some of his early videos.
It's like the hand of God guide you. Don't worry about anything.
I don't think that.
Just eat these brownies and don't worry about anything.
Oh, okay. Well,
On episodes of Cheers, watch Ted Danson and Woody Harrelson. They'll tell you what to do.
I don't really
So
think
coach
so.
in the old episodes.
I really have the feeling that this is not the right way.
What? Cheers.
Yeah.
Why, what's wrong with Cheers? Cheers is a classic comedy from the 80s with a brilliant theme tune as well. Actually, arguably the best theme tune of all time.
Okay, this must have been around the time Mum was finishing design school. She always talked about Portobello Market. She said you could buy anything there, from coconuts to shoes.
Are you serious?
So Dad hosted this networking event for filmmakers, where he met Greg, a former paparazzi, a cameraman.
So you're David?
Yeah, I'm David. Hey, you are?
Greg, hey.
Hi, Greg. They hit it off immediately and talked for hours. And they agreed next morning to make a film where Dad eats 40 hamburgers. And people loved it. But then they loved cats chasing their tail and ice cream. They came up with a whole series called Damon Miller Presents. And Michael saw real potential in this, and they made a lot of money filming these strange little vignettes.
I got one ticket to a space station that they built. The blueprints were from this exact space station. And it's going up there.
For the past few months,
See how that feels now to have cameras sticking into your face? It's great.
Yeah, very funny.
No, it's okay. Just, we have the show, right?
Mm-hmm. We've been making this YouTube show, and it's been going really well. Damon's my favorite.
Damon's show is the best.
Yeah, so you guys need to check him out right now.
Mum and Dad were making a lot of money producing videos of them cuddling dogs. But then the Russian meteorite hit. After the Chelyabinsk meteorite, the internet went crazy. People were suddenly curious about asteroids, and Dad decided to make a film about it. It was an instant sensation. The next day, Michael got a call from the space agency, offering them a lot of money to make an online educational show about asteroids.
Dear Mr. Miller, we would like to invite you to come to our headquarters at Polaris House, North Star Avenue.
This thing was probably only a meter across. We can't predict them. It's not until they come into the atmosphere.
The amount of warning for that asteroid was 0, as is the case for 99% of all asteroids which are coming towards us right now.
There was an appointment at 5 p.m. and we were a little bit late. We set that, and this is from Mr. M. Wolfram.
Kevin's hair.
As you can start rolling already.
My name is Professor Richards. They put me in charge of space threats.
Like aliens and Luke Skywalker.
No. Asteroid.
What exactly is an asteroid? An asteroid essentially is just a giant mountain of rock in space. There's hundreds of thousands of them, and they're the leftovers from the origin of the planets, the building of the Earth and the solar system.
This is one of my favourite asteroids. This is Apophis. Now, Apophis, old and battered though he is, 270 metres across, mainly made of rock, but if he ever hit the Earth, he could pack in quite a punch.
Apophis is a very interesting asteroid. It's quite large in size, so it's of the order of 200 to 300 meters. Also, it will pass very close to the Earth in just over 10 years' time. In fact, it will pass so close that we will be able to see it with the naked eye. It's even closer than the geostationary satellites that orbit the Earth. At that time, it could pass through a keyhole in space. That means it could return to the Earth and collide with us, say 10 years later. So the challenge for us is, do we decide to try and stop it going through the keyhole, or do we wait and then have to deflect it at some time in the future?
Let's get the interview started.
Okay, I'm Michael Smith. I'm Professor of Astronomy here at the University of Kent, where we investigate the origins of stars, origin of the solar system, and we're interested in essentially how we connect with the rest of the universe.
Whenever you're ready.
When the Earth first formed, about 4.5 billion years ago, with the building of the solar system, our planet was probably quite dry. And it took a barrage, a bombardment of both comets and asteroids to deliver the water to fill up the oceans on our planet.
Now, this is probably an image you're very, very familiar with, our solar system and the planets and the sun, etc. This is what you don't see, the asteroid belt. Now, the asteroid belt are millions of asteroids in orbit, some smaller, some bigger than Apophis, some very, very much bigger. As I say, it is a potentially serious problem. Some more information you'll find in that book.
Go into sleep mode. Screen
Intermission. Oh, there's 4 segments to the film.
Of course.
That's the intermission. Anybody need a potty break or
We show a cheesy video of sodas dancing.
Let's go out to the movies.
You're so strange. Very talented.
It's not what the kids call it.
Of course.
There was something about the topic of asteroids that was fascinating me. The fact that it could strike us out of nowhere that we could just not realize it and be dead all of a sudden.
The green ones are a relatively minor threat, but the red ones, big and small, some of them very big and green, are potentially a real problem.
You're saying that every one of these little red dots is a potential threat to our world.
To our survival, yes.
So, why do you have the picture of the sun here?
Oh no, that's not a picture of the sun. That is what the Earth would look like if any of those asteroids were to hit.
And what are we currently doing about that?
What do you suggest?
Good.
Well done, mate. I'm impressed. Yes, certainly you sound
Don't you think it's totally crazy that we can get killed by an asteroid any second?
crazy.
Like right now?
Yeah.
And now?
Yeah.
And now again?
It's the film on the USB stick.
It sure is.
Next up this morning, we have popular blogger Damon Miller. Hi, Damon.
Hey.
Thanks for being on the show today. Congratulations on your most recent success.
Thanks. That's kind of you.
So, I'm sure I speak for the whole country when I ask, what was it that triggered this change of direction?
Well, when the meteorite over Russia exploded, I realized that it's a serious issue, and not enough is being done to address it. In order to protect ourselves, we would have to do something about it, but we simply just don't have the resources to do it, But with my fan base, I realized that I had the opportunity to make a difference, to reach the public and to do something worthwhile, you see. So I made my mission to educate the public on this subject, and I'll continue to do so, I guess.
Asteroids have huge orbits. They're like a planet. Actually, they are like planets. They're pretty similar to planets, only that they have a different kind of orbit. Like a planet is spinning, but an asteroid has something like it goes actually upside down from time to time, and there's no possible way that you can calculate where an asteroid is going. I mean, it could just wander off to one direction, if another one hits them. You see?
Do you have a screw bag?
No, I don't. We'll just leave it there. Look, this is an asteroid, and compared to the asteroid, this is Washington, D.C.
They just have a surface that sucks up light, almost like a piece of charcoal. What we call albedos, reflectivities. So there can be some very, very dark objects out there which are still large, and we wouldn't find those for a while.
There was this asteroid crashing down on the Earth, made from organic material, and it dropped into water, and the water reacted with it. And all of a sudden, there was life on Earth.
Just takes one asteroid to completely destroy all life.
Earth gets battered by meteorites such as the ones spotted in April, but most go unnoticed as they're rarely caught on camera. We think we only get hit a couple of times a year, but really, Earth is bombarded by meteors every day.
A good segment of the population thinks it's just a matter called Bruce Willison, notwithstanding we don't have a shuttle anymore.
The number of people worldwide who are working actively on this problem is enough to staff one shift at a McDonald's.
I want to find another squirrel. No wonder that they're like walnut bread. They're squirrels, I guess. Oh, look, there's another one coming, hopefully.
Stop! Ouch, bist du, sag mal, bist du wahnsinnig? Gott, pfui!
Oh, yeah. There was some dead animal that you just ate. Yeah, it was. I was thinking about the project like usual a lot, but I think yesterday I finally had the idea of what to do with it, like where it would go, So I'm gonna do a documentary. That's no doubt. I'm gonna do it. But I gave up everything. But at that point, I shouldn't have given up, and I didn't. Picked everything up, and I made a step, the web series, and it was a step in the wrong direction.
All right, everybody, this is the first episode of Space Rocks. That's right. We'll be talking about space rocks, also known as asteroids. These things are floating around in outer space, and there is plenty of them out there. There's a whole bunch of them right between Mars and Jupiter. Wow.
I've just been filming in the other studio and I stumbled across your show.
This might actually happen again, and I'm pretty sure that it will happen again. But let's just have somebody else talk about that. Somebody with a bigger IQ than me and with a cooler tie, fancy glasses and everything. He's an actual scientist, astrophysicist. There you go.
Take, for example, Siberia in 1908. The Tunguska region was hit by a small object just the size about 30 to 60 meters across. And yet the energy of that detonation, effectively, it blew the trees down in the forest in huge radial sweep all the way around. If you were to take where the asteroid hit in Tunguska and place it in central London, then the area of devastation where the forest was affected would stretch almost out to the M25.
How many views do you got?
This, of course, is when I talk about the worst videos that have been on YouTube this week. And number one on my list is David Miller's with Space Rocks. Somehow, David Miller found a way to make asteroids, flying rocks in space, boring.
How did you like the episode?
Looks great, but you should spend £7,000 on it.
So what's the plan?
I know someone who would be interested in buying his car.
Well, you wouldn't like that.
He's been trying to make it work.
Love that movie.
It seems a lot like it, yeah, you're right. But the suspense was much more enjoyable.
Can I have a ham and cheese croissant and a big large latte?
1776.
Was that what it was?
Oh, did you miss that, Alex?
That's what I call luck. So what did Dan say about this? She didn't like it very much, but she has no idea who Stephen Hawking is. And that's why I don't even care, because all the money I spend on this, I'll make after recording this interview. Hello?
Hey, how did the interview go?
No, it's not going at all. I'm still trying to find my way there, but I'm on my way though, dude.
Cool. Listen, I've got some great news.
Okay, shoot.
A friend of mine runs a production company. He wants to auction the interview for 25 grand.
Nice, that is exactly what I'm talking about, man.
Hello. Hi, we spoke to Mrs. Judith Costell for doing an interview with Mr. Hawkins today.
Today?
Today, yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, very sure. We're running a little late, I know that, but
I don't think he's here.
How did your interview with Professor Hawking go?
it was terrible. We didn't even get the chance to meet him.
So, an alternative interview, have you managed to find one?
Yeah, we're looking for one right now.
Well, isn't that a coincidence? It just happens that I spoke to my friend Jay. He's the most respected of astronomers, highly regarded. You really should have a chat with him, you know.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
That is the Space Guard Center.
Ooh. Want to go outside and take a look?
Yeah. I think it's fun. In the morning, I thought I would so go and make an interview with one of the greatest scientists in the world, and this is what we've ended up with.
All right, fun fact.
Can I get 10?
All the platinum that exists in mines and anywhere on Earth came from asteroid impacts. The Earth does not have the capability to exploit generally platinum.
That's conspiracy theory. I think that's just done by the miners. I call shenanigans.
You are a shenanigans.
Woo, I'm drunk on space.
The next thing you know, you'll be saying all the heavy metals came from the inside with stars.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill? Or is it Bob? Oh, is it Bill? Oh, okay. Do you guys have paint up there, or is everything there ourselves? Okay. And do you guys have any like rubber gloves? Disposable gloves? Okay. Thanks.
Well, when we find an asteroid that is going to hit, we've really got three options. The first, of course, is to sit back and do nothing at all. Just hope it all goes away by itself, which it won't. So that's pretty stupid. You could go for the sort of Bruce Willis approach. You know, let's blow it to bits. And that's fine. It just depends how stupid you want to look once you've done it. Because all you've done is turned a single predictable bullet into an unpredictable shotgun blast.
We're currently looking at how we could respond to a whole range of space threats, whether they be space weather, whether they be space debris, man-made objects coming back to Earth, or even asteroids.
It's still not really clear how we would protect ourselves from an asteroid impact. But a nuclear explosion would be probably the most reliable way from our present-day technology. We could have a controlled reaction near the asteroid or on the surface of the asteroid to break it up into many fragments.
No. One problem would be turned into thousands. That's not the solution. So what is the solution? My suggestion would be what we're currently working on, the gravitational tractor.
The gravitational tractor is a very elegant solution to this particular problem. Effectively, it uses the mutual attraction of a space probe and the asteroid to modify its orbit.
It's really difficult to get spacecraft up into the solar system, and you try to make them as light as possible. So for something to pull an asteroid by just the force of its gravitational field, it needs to be as heavy as possible.
The tractor method is a much more reliable method because it relies on well-known physics, although the technology to actually build the tractor currently doesn't really exist. So if one was seen today, we'd have to make it.
Well, that's pretty much it.
She likes fruits with yogurt, and that's pretty much it.
Raymond,
Yeah.
put your in.
What?
I'm going to put your in.
Okay. Let's get center.
Okay. So, I'm your dad. I'm your father.
Dad convinced Mom that he was ready to take on this responsibility. He was ready to start a family with her. Then he met with Professor Richards. This is it. This is where everything changed.
You see, I was right. The asteroid I told you about. It was going to pass between the moon and the Earth. It would have been one of the most beautiful sights in human history. But somewhere out there in space, we're not quite sure how, when, where, we think it hit another asteroid and changed trajectory.
Let me tell you a story. It begins with an ordinary man who was given the opportunity to film the end of the world. He would be the official documenter of humanity's last moments. He made a deal. The mother of his child would be saved, but at a cost.
They told me that everything Richards said was true, and that we are indeed screwed. They offered me a job. I am going to film the last days of London. An asteroid is going to strike the Earth in 17 days, one big one, 10 kilometers in diameter, making everybody turn into air, vaporized, up in flames within a split second. You and me, just gone. That's how it's going to be. I'm just going to have the camera, like you, filming it, and all of a sudden the signal will break up. So some people up in outer space want to know how it is, what people are actually doing, what they feel like if everybody in the world, 8 billion people, are going to die. That's what they want to know, and that is what I'll be documenting.
That's what I want to have him.
Asteroids coming to destroy the world. They're getting their lives back together. Sure. That's the thing.
I asked Mom about this once. She said she never really knew what Dad had done, the sacrifices he'd made for her, for us.
Now, I'm here because you probably have heard my name before. I'm David. And I'm your dad. I'm not around anymore at this time. But, you know, there's a couple of things that I wanted to give you away, you know? And something that has really been on my mind, even though I didn't really want to talk to
about this to anyone you know is what your name would be. And since I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, and you kind of are my guiding light, I'm going to call you Light from now on. Guy from the future. Hello, this is the guy from the past. I'm dead by now. I'm supposed to film how the world is gonna burst into flames. I trashed everything and I wrote on the wall simply because I can. They gave me a ticket to the space station. Everything will be gone. They won't have any pride, they won't have any history, they will have nothing. Now I'm going to show you how the nuke would work on the asteroid, okay? That was it. I want to see it. I want to feel how it is to be vaporized.
Somewhere out there in space, we're not quite sure how, when, where. We think it hit another asteroid and changed trajectory. Bits broke off. One of them, about 40 meters across, we think would hit the Pacific Ocean.
If we discover a large asteroid in the sort of 10-kilometer range that's going to hit within the next few decades, to be frank with you, there's absolutely nothing we can do at all.
Everyone across the globe would feel the effects. And if some of these very, very large chunks of rock were to hit the Earth, they would wipe out probably all life on Earth. They'd boil the oceans dry and sterilize our entire world.
We're interrupting your programs to bring a special news report. We're hearing that a tsunami warning has been issued for the east coast of Australia.
The second, about 50 meters across, the size of a football pitch, will hit somewhere in Canada. But the third, the main, we're talking kilometers. That will hit somewhere in Europe.
Excess of 150 meters. A significant amount of battery has been deployed. So we've got information coming from there at the moment, which I think really shows just how grave the situation is. We're hearing a second asteroid is poised to hit Canada. Let's have a look at these pictures. I understand a third asteroid. Clearly the impact on this on the United Kingdom, wherever it lands, will be significant. The biggest asteroid of the three heading towards. The latest I can bring you, Australia underwater, much of North America devastated, and now the third and biggest element is heading towards London.
That's pretty dark. Holy cow.
So you're into some snuff flicks. Yeah, yes.
Jeez, man.
Just had to give us your card.
Is there another segment?
No, there's another segment.
No, that's it. Bill's done. Bill only got done filming that part.
An episode of the Orange Show.
I've got Deadpool queued up.
Yes, I like to go to the industry to escape reality.
Well, John's gonna be disappointed when he sees what he missed.
Yeah, right.
Every page I'm going to on our website dies.
Still a link from here.
The DNS is screwing up. The old IP address.
Oh, that wasn't a giant pool of blood. Okay, I thought they were done for. I'm like, who's filming now?
I think one of them's done for. I think the
We all know what happens to the guy in the red shirt. How do you get this beat every camera angle?
Internet. Must be Star Trek quality. These cameras in their own ship.
Like I told him, I'd be taking sleeping pills.
Hated that movie. Felt like I was violated when I watched that movie.
It's like they're really shooting why. No, but doesn't matter. They said if you film like you said, how is he uploading?
The internet.
Yeah,
that's it.
Well, he started the film with, if you're watching this video, that means somebody survived.
Well, that's like his son. Survived.
Let's all go to the kitchen. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's the short version? That was the short version. Music by Brian May. He's like one of the main guys behind Asteroid Day.
Oh, that's cool.
In general.
Good for him.
I can see how that didn't make a huge theatrical.
So I was wondering who the Hendrix wannabe was in that last section.
Just go for it, man. I paid for this indie film. Fucking wail on it. Dead cat's coming home.
All right, I'm heading out.
Oh, Steve, see? You messed with Steve so much, Steve's like, fuck this.
Let me give you something more upbeat to leave with.
Okay. Yeah.
I've got this pizza. Who's going to pay for it?
Dear Team Miles, we're a team of citizen scientists consisting completely of
Yes, I noticed you started off with the most beautiful team member.
NASA's Kickstarter is created to advance smart spacecraft.
Yes, it is.
And that is where we come in. We placed first in ground tournament 1 and top 5 in ground
And
tournament
ended
2.
with.
And we're the only non-university team to do
Meanwhile,
that.
I got cut
We are one
completely
of
out.
6 teams to ride and deploy in the Space Launch System on a drag race team. With our patented constant heat plasma thruster that is the size of only 2 thumbs, our CubeSat will reach speeds of 10,000 miles per hour, placing us miles ahead of our competition.
And where you can get involved.
The Miles team needs to raise $30,000 to continue development and testing the groundbreaking propulsion system.
No space haggery.
We offer many wonderful levels of involvement and plenty of great sweat. But that's not all. Every supporter will have their name etched on the craft and placed in orbit.
To be found by future generations and the unique knowledge that you helped out the very first citizen scientists to reach for the stars.
I got this satellite. This is my
Hey, guys.
That's pretty much the intent of the video.
Yeah, you're really right. Yeah, so what's our backer report look like? How are we doing?
11.
1,300. Where'd it come from?
Okay, there we go.
Oh, Tracy Birch. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
Ooh, moving along.
Tracy really did. But, I know. I'm gonna kill the hangout though. I don't think we're getting anybody. Pardon?
It was dead anyway.
Oh, we need to refresh. That's old.
No,
That's old.
still
though.
going.
Oh, it's still going.
Yeah, we got no viewers.
Hey,
Signing out.
It'll be on YouTube in an hour.
So for the link